Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, the internet, and the like, and welcome back to Team Fortress 2. Today we are going to be playing with a new loadout request by Coco, and it is called the Vampire Medic. And the weapons we are using for today are the Blutsauger, the Quick Fix, and the Vita-Saw. Starting off with the Blutsauger, this is a weapon that I really don't think is worth my while, because the lower health regeneration just doesn't seem worth it. But it obviously is more viable if you're being attacked by an enemy, and as long as you can land a bunch of needles on them, you'll tend to stay alive more than they can, as long as they themselves don't have like a medic or health regeneration on them. Otherwise, I would prefer just to have the default health regeneration, so that way I could last just a little bit longer on the battlefield. Next up we have the Quick Fix, which is without a doubt, and as I've stated before, my favorite medigun out of all of the medic's arsenal, just because not only do you keep people alive more often, and at a much quicker pace you can heal people at that, but also because the Ubers are very disposable. They can be used on just about anyone, and if you need to use it on yourself, there really isn't any harm in doing that. Plus, it's a nice touch that you can run at the same speed as your target, or you can also rocket jump if you're really good with that sort of timing. And next up, we have the Vita-Saw, which is a very cool looking weapon for the mech. It's actually based off of sort of the, what is it, the Atom Saw? The Atom Gathering Saw from Bioshock. I never played that game before, but I do recognize what it is. And as I said, it's cool looking, but I sort of turn my head away in disgust whenever it comes to actually using it. Because you do get a little less health, but retaining some of that Uber charge is kind of nice. I would imagine that retaining the Uber charge would be a lot more handy and a lot more useful for using something like the regular medigun or the Quick Fix, not the Quick Fix, the Kritzkrieg. The Quick Fix is what I'm using, and I don't think it's worth using with this weapon. I'm just stumbling all over my words today. Let's move on to the gameplay! So we are starting off here on Payload Upward, of course playing as the medic, because obviously that is the purpose of this loadout. Otherwise, I would probably be playing Scout with the Mad Milk, which is similar to a medic, but not quite. And you don't build uber faster during setup phase, so I'm not even going to bother healing you. I'm going to look for somebody else to heal. Some people might notice that my lighting is a little bit different compared to the last video, and that is because I've turned off Matte Fog 0 and I am using a different light warp. And this light warp is called Silk Lighting, I believe, and I'm starting to enjoy it. It looks a little bit awkward in some places, depending on where you're standing in terms of, like, the shade of a certain room, or outside, against a building or something like that, but otherwise, I think it looks nice. You can look at the soldier. He's got a bit of sort of watercolor shading on him. I think it looks okay, so I'm going to be using this for a while. Just a heads up, it does not exactly work well with Matte Fog 0, so I don't have plans to use it anytime soon. And you, here, you have the Quick Fix Uber, let's go do something. Or you can just go run into a sentry. Okay, that's fine by me. I'm just gonna switch over to this heavy real quick and maybe... No. Whoa, he got his head taken off. Watch out, there's a pyro over there. There's a pyro over there. And there's also a sniper dot too, and I'm a little concerned about that. Maybe I can heal this heavy. This heavy is having a real hell of a time actually trying to hit that guy. That's a spy. That's gotta be a spy. Yeah, it was. It was, unfortunately. My needles do not deal sufficient enough damage to actually be effective, and am I the only person out here who's, like, trying or making an effort thereof? I know I'm not exactly capable of doing anything. I did not hit a single needle there. I don't really like the Blutsauger that much. When it comes to actually using a needle gun, I just prefer the default, because, I don't know, just the way the gun looks, I feel like I can hit a lot more things than I would otherwise. And oh, man, this is a bit of a problem. Hey guys, maybe we could like push the car. Yeah, no, he's got the right idea. Chase you away. It's like the only person I've killed so far. I also got the Vita-Saw, of course, so if I die, then I'll at least have extra Uber, although theoretically this would be a lot better if I had a different medigun equipped, is what I was going to say. Was that a sticky? It must have been a sticky. Hey Spy, yeah, he's using his gun. Okay. He gets the idea. I just wanted to make sure... Yo, I have needles. I was just trying to make sure he had an idea of what he was doing. Oh man, you need the heals. Gabe and Skibbus, and... I've seen this guy while I was spectating the previous game, and he is lagging like hell today. Not really sure what's causing that. Oh. That's probably a dead ringer. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, he just decloaked. I saw him right there. Let's watch out for that dude. Sniper, what were you doing over here? Oh, snap. Somebody help me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Pyro, whoever you are. I greatly appreciate your service. Is there a sentry here? No, there isn't. Her! Had to get one of those, at least. I bet he's surprised to see that I'm actually using the Vita-Saw, because nobody uses it. It looks cool. Yeah, it looks cool. I might stand around and hold it for a bit. It actually looks really, really nice in this light warp, so... Huh. That's pretty interesting right there. Oh, I should run away. I should heal some teammates. I don't really know what it is I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of hoping to go on my own little adventures and see what happens. If you would turn around, that would be great right now, because I'm using this Uber on you, and whenever I pop Uber with the quick fix, you should take action. Oh, bye. I think we're done here. As long as that Pyro does not notice us, then we should be fine, theoretically. But then again, that's only a theory. You have got to be a spy. No, it's okay. He was running around with the flamethrower for a bit. He looked a little suspicious. I know you can show off, like, other people's secondary weapons if you hold the sapper out and you hit the change weapon button whenever you're playing spy. But, still, you gotta check everybody. That's basically the rule of thumb whenever you play TF2, is check everyone! And, does this thing have a taunt kill even? I don't think it does. I'm gonna try it out right now. No, it just makes you play a... Oh, I forgot about that! It's a little rock tune when you use the Vita-Saw taunt. It's not like the little... God, it's not a violin tune, it's a little rock tune. That is so adorable. I forgot about that entirely. Please don't let that guy hit me. Needles! Go, my minions! Attack! Oh man, you need the heals. You should be glad I was there just in time to heal you, Mr. Scoot. Here, should I... Ow. I was killed by a white boy, but I happened to store 19% Uber, so... Hey, I've got no beef with that. That's fine. That's fine. It'll give me a little bit of extra edge when you respawn. What the hell? You should not be here. This is the place that is not meant for you to be at, Mr. Sniper. I don't know what's going on this server, but it's honestly freaking me out, because there are places where you should and should not be as a sniper. That was a place where you should not be, notably. You are stuck on the cart. I'm gonna take advantage of that and poke you with needles. Oh, that's a little bit too needly for me! Please don't charge. Well, I don't mind you charging as long as it's not in my general direction. Oh dear! Oh dear. Yeah, it's okay. I got you, buddy. I got you. I just need a little bit of health. I should really be using an actual metagun. The quick fix is a metagun, but it's not one that really makes a difference, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it's okay. I've given you the heals. Come on, let's go. Already got an Uber, so this is perfect. Let's go do something. Hey guys, we have Uber. Can't be pushed away by pyros. See? And that was amazing. I love that. I love that really swift charge move right there. Spies. He's still chasing me! What does he want from me? Everybody is just out to get the medic. Everyone is out to get me today. This sniper has an SMG. He's the same guy that's just running out shooting people with the SMG and dying rather embarrassingly because he can. And I'm sorry I didn't heal you right there. The way I play medic is I heal for a bit and then I kind of go off and do my own thing. Like, I heal for a bit, make sure that person that I have just been healing is nice and healthy and at least not in the range of dying, and then I just kind of poke a couple of needles into somebody and hope that it will take effect. This guy, he's not moving. Heavy, let's go. Cool funky monkey, you were that SMG sniper I just saw. You are pretty adorable, you know? Just like this Heavy right here. He doesn't have a hat, but at least he can run forward and rev up his minigun. They're both gonna get stabbed. No! Where'd he... God damn it, I hate it when this happens. No! 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 19% Uber upon respawning. This really isn't looking that good. It seems as though we are totally outplayed. They have more hats and miscellaneous items than we do. This is clearly a problem in the field. Oh dear, now I'm running back to spawn already. I was kind of hoping this team would have a bit more pushing capabilities, but then again, I haven't exactly been the best medic in the world today, because I'm really using the quick fix on a game mode in which the quick fix is not really the best option. You want the heals? Take the heals. Take the heals. This heavy isn't moving. He's getting headshot. I could care less at this point. You can have your free kill, Mr. Sniper, wherever you are. He's probably up on that hill. I can't really see him right now. Dude, could you be using something that maybe isn't the Liberty Launcher? Like, oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me because I'm not getting helped by my soldier friend who's about to die. He's about to die. He's dead. I'm the best medic. I'm clearly the best. You know what? You know what? This game has been entertaining me for enough for me, so I think that's the end of this round. Oh dear. I don't think we can make much of a difference in the defense round. So we have switched things up and we are now located in the very busy streets of King of the Hill, King Kong, which arguably is one of the better maps or game modes, I guess you could say. King of the Hill is probably one of the best game modes where you could actually use the quick fix, just because you don't tend to see a lot of people using like regular sentry guns. They have a tendency to use just mini sentries, and that gets a little annoying at times. If somebody could like help me here, that would be great too, because I'm just kind of auto-balanced. That was a bit of a chaotic start. As I was saying, this King of the Hill maps generally aren't places where you see a lot of people building big sentry guns, unless of course you're on Valve servers like this fine gentleman is, who's kind of contemplating upgrading that sentry gun. And since I was auto-balanced, it looks like that we have just captured the point. I'm not really sure how long we're going to hold it, but maybe I can heal this heavy long enough so that way he can at least keep a firm grip of the situation. I mean, the other team already had 2 medics. This team technically already has a single medic. That heavy's not really paying attention, unfortunately. Maybe I should switch gears. We'll switch gears over to the flaming dude and see what happens. Air blast battles. Don't you... Why would you air blast him into me? Yeah, King of the Hill maps. Great if you want to actually use the quick fix, right you guys? Because I'm showing it in perfect effect. As long as a pyro air blasts another pyro into you, everything is good, as far as I'm concerned. Since this was the scout that killed me that other time, then I think I'm gonna go ahead and heal him, see if we can get any work done. Maybe we can get the point back. Somebody, like, help me right here. What am I doing? This is not a good day. We can get it. We can get it. We can get it. We've got a scout at the point. No, no, get back on the point. I can get it. I can get it. I can't get it. At least this guy's being nice. Look at that spy. So we have switched over to King of the Hill Sawmill, which, if I have to comment on, King of the Hill maps are really good if you want to use the quick fix, right you guys? Because, technically, that last round didn't count. That Kong King one, I personally don't count that one. I don't think it was as balanced as it should be, but we've switched over to Sawmill now because the map ended and I technically did switch servers, but at the same time I really don't care because now that we're on Sawmill, there's really no changing my mind. So I'm gonna be careful when I stand on the point because snipers like to stand at their spawn, and they can actually shoot through this window, that doorway right over there, and that can be a pretty big window of opportunity. Hey spy, you could like... There's always that one guy. Now, I know there was a sniper over here somewhere. I'm not really sure where he is. Oh, good work, spy. You found him. Hey. Hey, hey, scoot, scoot. I'm just gonna pretend that that didn't hit him, so maybe it didn't set him into alert phase. Because you never want to be in scout alert phase. That is generally a bad idea. Here, pass the heals over, give it over to the sniper. This is what I love about the quick fix. You can essentially Uber anybody. It's just perfect. I'm gonna heal the spy, make him look obvious. Like a very obvious spy. No, 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 don't run into me. Don't run into me. He clearly showed no signs of caring that he was being shot and didn't want to put up a fight, which is very unfortunate. Okay, okay. Just gonna say okay a lot. I know we're not quite on Kong King right now, but I was kind of thinking, wouldn't it be cool if the next Halloween map were actually like a parody of King Kong, where there would be a giant robotic ape, and whichever team would like win the match, then Sexton Hale would come in and like fight the giant ape. I don't know, that's just one of my pending ideas for Team Fortress 2 that I'm probably going to be submitting to Valve at some point. Another idea that I wanted to submit to Valve was that they can make like critical sandwiches. Critical sandwiches, in my opinion, they should heal for as like full health kits rather than just regular half health, I'm going to say. Don't you think that's actually a pretty good idea? This guy's still chasing me. I mean, if you think about it, a critical sandwich should heal a lot more. Like, just put the Kritzkrieg on the heavy, let him drop the sandwich, and then that would be perfect, because obviously, you cannot get a default critical sandwich unless you have, like, end ground crits, or humiliation crits, I guess you could say. And for things like the black box, or the, God, what's that other one? But the Blutsauger, the one I'm using right now. You know, it would be cool if, like, critical hits would actually heal for 9 health per shot, if you were using the Blutsauger. And for things like the black box, it would heal 45 health if you were using, if you, like, hit a critical hit on somebody. I don't know, it's just an idea, which is probably fairly overpowered. I kind of did think about that, so I was thinking maybe it could just be for the sandwich, and then there would be no problems, because the sandwich healing for full health kit, that'd be kind of nice. And thank you, Pyro, for saving my life. Have some mega heal. This guy needs a mega heal. He's probably a spy. That's gotta be a spy. There's no way. No, it's okay, we took care of it. This guy, Pillsbury Doughboy. That's not the first time I've seen. What the hell is going on with this guy? What was that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just saw that in the recording. That guy's carbine was causing quite a bit of a light show, I gotta say. I haven't really used the Vita-Saw that much, so I think I'm going to just say screw most of the healing. Maybe I'll give this guy a bit of half overheal. I just want to go hit somebody with the saw. That's really all I want to do right now. I'm going to be straight up battle medic. We're going to see how well this goes. Now, when you play battle medic, you kind of have to be careful about things, because walking over to this door, this is actually a fairly popular spot where a lot of spam can come in if you're not careful. Pretty sure I just saw a laser dot right there, so that sniper is probably over there too, which could be a bit of a redeeming issue, but as long as we stay out of the way, we should be fine. The spy's gonna decloak right in front of the doorway. Here, you want the heals? Take the heals. Take the heals. As long as anyone is in, like, urgent need of heals, then it's probably in your best interest to actually heal them. Like, this guy, he could definitely use the heals. But for the most part, I'm not really gonna be sticking to pocketing anyone this round. I just wanna hit people with a saw. Or maybe shoot them with a couple needles. Like, this guy, take a couple needles. I'll make you feel a little better with that. You don't need heals, so I'm not even gonna bother with you. This guy. No, you do not switch out to your rocket launcher in the middle of a shotgun fight. That's not how this game works. What am I doing? That guy is already have full health. I don't need to heal him. So there's one. Let's go for another one. I mean, if I'm lucky, maybe this will turn out to be a thumbnail, so people will see that I'm actually using the Vita-Saw to its obvious intentions. And its obvious intentions are to hit people with, and you'll win the game. Like, I'm starting to think that the Vita-Saw is critting a bit more than the Uber-Saw would. That's just a theory, but who knows, it could be possible. You don't even care about the point, you're just gonna... Okay, he cares about the point. I respect that, man. As long as he doesn't prioritize me first, then I'm fine. I'm all good with that. No, banana. Ooh. If you're wondering what that was all about, I think I saw a sniper over there, and he started looking down his sights. And I always get scared when that happens, to say the least. This pyro, here, have a bit of heals. I wanna go... No, that wouldn't be a good place to run out of. Let's check this doorway. Okay, this seems like a good idea to me. This guy, here. Here you go. Here you go. Ow. Whoa, 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 what was that? What was... I could have sworn I was just running into somebody, but as it turns out, I was trying to obey the laws of physics by jumping on top of boxes. And those laws of physics can sometimes cause your game to lag. Is anybody going to walk? I hope somebody walks over this way. I want to hit them with the Vita-Saw. But people will never expect it. Nobody expects the Vita-Saw treatment. They expect you to show up in a Vita chamber with a little bit of that extra blue electricity stuff in Bioshock, but not this game. In this game, they don't expect to see the Vita-Saw being used as a killing weapon. Oh, that's Spy. I'm tempted to go after him, but he's kind of going over the building. Maybe that sniper will show up and we'll see what happens. Why would I switch to that weapon? Why would I switch to that weapon? Why would I switch to that weapon? Let's go in there. Yeah, I'm sorry. This hasn't been the most exciting commentary of King of the Hill Sawmill. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of want to go hit people with the Vita-Saw, but at the same time, I want to be extremely careful not to get my head taken off in like the first 3 seconds of my life. So I do apologize for the blunders that I'm making at the moment. And don't you dare hit me to the saw. This is a melee fight. You want a melee fight? You know what a melee fight is? This guy knows what a melee fight is. Check this guy out. He knows what's up. See? You should take... Oh, thank you, thank you. I love you, Soldier. Sincerely, if you are watching this video, Soldier, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for considering that option. There's that guy with the friggin' light show again. What is his deal? I made it third on the scoreboard doing this. I think this is gonna be the end of the video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little vampire medic loadout, so thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great day or evening, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Yes, medic, laugh. Laugh like the evil vampire that you are.